From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Purdy to throw it on first down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. The 20, down to the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 22 now, here's second down at a yard. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now 3rd down and 7. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 21-0. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On play action, they'll throw, escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pressure comes and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Prescott on 4th down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. First down, Prescott. That's dumped off to Poe. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Prescott on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Pass incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On second down, it's Pollard. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. On third down, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Diamador Lenore up to make the tackle. So from the 37, here's second down and 8. Here's Pollard again. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is...
And my goodness, another interception. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll pitch this out to Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the night. And